Ladies and gentlemen, the pole position in the four-wide parade lap tonight is being left open in the memory of the man that built this racetrack. Ladies and gentlemen, rest in peace, Mr. Earl Boltus. 100 laps, Eldora, $100,000. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is showtime.
And Don and Neal will grab the lead into one. And the Cliff William Mary right number 5. Out at 2 down the back straightaway. Landers second. Third runs Clay. Fourth is Shepard. Jared Landers could it not be his night to get his first crown jewel victory here at Eldora Speedway.
Landers down to the inside trying to take the lead away from Don O'Neal. Those two cars wheel to wheel through turns 3 and 4. Off the fourth corner, O'Neal led lap number 1. Landers will lead lap 2.
Jared Landers, he's in the Lance Landers Pop Production. O'Neal almost got to the wall. He might have bumped. Playing second out. Davenport will go to third.
Look down to the inside, setting a torn pace up to the front of the field. All your race leaders, they're still wheel to wheel up front. Landers in 777, Clanton in the 25. A good race for the lead. This time off the corner, give it to Clanton.
Clanton in front, 7 wins this year. The current World of Outlaw Late Model Series points leader. Out at 2 down the back straightaway. Landers has a run up top. He'll try the crossover move. Landers trying to retake the lead. They go wheel to wheel to the 3. Davenport third. Then it's O'Neal and Herb out of 4. Great race for the top spot. On the back straightaway, they go side by side. Davenport and Landers into turn 3. Davenport will take second. Owens fourth. Bloomquist is now 5th. Herb 6th. 7th is O'Neal. 8th is Westfall. 9th is McDowell. Battle continues. Great race between 2nd and 3rd, and they're side by side at turn 2. Davenport and Landers.
And they're slowly closing in on your race leader, Shane Clanton. Oh man, Jonathan Davenport taps the wall, but he was trying to get by the 22 of Greg Satterley. James Essex. Satterley shifted up behind the racetrack, and meanwhile behind him, Scott Bloomquist just got 2 for the price of 1 at the end of the back straightaway, moved the 0 into 3rd.
Bloomquist now around Owens. And Landers, what a battle here in the top 5. Clanton continues to lead. Davenport cannot get by Satterley. Then they have Case Bolt in front of them. Meanwhile, here comes 0. Bloomquist started on the inside of row number 6, trying to get around Landers. Then Owens is right there. Bloomquist to the bottom, Dustin.
Bloomquist goes to the inside, trying to clear Landers again. That's a great race. Landers back to the outside. Steve Casebolt off the pace in the C9. 3 cars battling for the 3rd position, nearly 3 wide that time by coming off the corner. Landers in 777, Owens in 20, Bloomquist the meat of the sandwich in the 0, and they are just behind your 2nd place car, the 6 of Jonathan Davenport. 44 laps are complete.
That is a heck of a battle right there. Car number 6 has cut down the advantage. Davenport into 1. He is going to be there in a couple of laps out of turn number 2, and Clanton will not be able to stop him, Dustin. He will not be able to stop him because Davenport's going to go for the lead here in about a lap and a half.
The only thing that can stop Davenport are those lap cars running the high side of the speedway. Here he comes, James Essex, with 40 laps to go. Lap 60 on the scoreboard. You've got a new leader down the back straightaway, and it's Jonathan Davenport. 60 in the books, 40 to go. Clanton, though, fighting back on the inside, coming off the corner. This time by Davenport. Davenport leads it on lap number 61.
Now heavy traffic. Brandon Shepard, the last car in the lead lap. In front of them, Darrell Lanigan down the back straightaway. Clanton battles back there. Wheel with the 2 Georgia drivers. They almost touched. They are now real low on the track. Out of 4. And Davenport knows that time. Bloomquist is 3rd. 4th runs Landers. 5th is Owens, and then it's Herb, DJ.
And James, look at the heavy lap traffic in front of your race leaders.
Yes, sir.
Darrell Lanigan, Brandon Shepard, Shannon Babb. You have to think that lap traffic is going to play into the hands of none other than Scott Bloomquist.
And I noticed Davenport, the right side of his spoiler support looks like it's ripped off, DJ. We'll take a closer look at it this time around. Davenport now on the bottom. There's Davenport. Look at the damage, DJ, on the right side. The right rear spoiler support is broke off.
He goes by the 20 of Jimmy Owens, and Herb once again the fastest driver on the track, James Essex. But here comes Scott Bloomquist trying to take 2nd from Shane Clanton.
And he does. Up at turn number 4, Bloomquist goes to 2nd. 32 to go in a caution-free race so far. Clinton about to back out of 2. Meanwhile, Davenport, see you later. He's in a turn number 3 already. But Bloomquist lurking. Here comes Clinton out at turn 4. Do they have anything left for 6?
Behind of them, here comes Dennis Erb down to the inside of Jarrett Landers. That's a battle for the 4th spot down the front straightaway and through turns 1 and 2. Those 2 cars going wheel to wheel. In front of them, Shane Clanton fighting back with the 0. Scott Bloomquist trying to take 2nd back.
On the bottom, they're side by side. Out at turn 4, Bloomquist will have the car length advantage. There's the battle. Erb trying hard. Erb around Landers. That's for 4th.
And Clanton trying to work back by Bloomquist again. That's a great race between those 2 drivers. They are just nip and tuck trying to get through the back of the field, and really they're not that far behind your race leader, Jonathan Davenport.
Down the main straightaway, now Bloomquist. He's got a few lap cars between himself and Davenport. Down the back straightaway behind the 54 of Matt Westfall. Then you have Lanigan, Shepard, and Babb. Bloomquist is going to have to clear them. 28 to go in the dirt late model dream, but dandy so far. They dive into turn number 1, out of 2, down the back straightaway, Jonathan Davenport. Down the back straightaway out of Blairsville, Georgia. Driving for Kevin and Leroy Rumley, Longhorn Chassis. They build their own engines out of the Greensboro, North Carolina shop as they come out of turn number 4. Davenport right now almost a straightaway lead over Bloomquist.
Got to send a big hat tip out to Josh Rice. He stays in 9th. He is running the race of his life out there right now. But Jonathan Davenport consistently turning lap times about 2/10 of a second better than Scott Bloomquist. 16 laps to go.
And here comes a big part of the race right here. O'Neill 10th, Robinson 11th. Davenport will be behind them. If he clears them, it's KD bar the door. He doesn't want to see a caution, does he?
No.
He wants it to stay green. If it does, he's going to win. But I tell you what, he don't want to hope for a restart anytime soon.
He is praying that this thing stays green. And if he can get by these 2 drivers, just as you said, James Essex, that might, I don't want to say that'll be enough, but that will certainly help. With 14 laps to go, the thing is, James, those 2 cars, they're running for position in front of him. That's a battle for 10th.
Davenport, can he hang on? 10 more circuits to get it done.
And the caution
is out.
The caution flag waves.
Oh. Six and 0. They've been the 2 best cars all weekend long. Here they come. One of them may go to victory lane, but here they go. A whole bunch of them. I've got something to say about it. A 3 wide and a 1.
Side by side up front for the lead. Davenport going to have the edge down the back straightaway. Bloomquist right there. Here comes Pearson on the inside from 18th, trying to take the 3rd spot away. Erb has it. Pearson working on the bottom, James.
Erb to 3rd. Pearson 4th. Pearson's not done yet. Davenport leads. 10 to go down the back straightaway. Landers around Clinton. Not a good restart for Shane as they come into turn number 4. 9 to go to victory for Jonathan Davenport. JD in a 1.
Davenport just turned one of his best laps of the night at a 16.3. Bloomquist at a 16.7. Davenport stretching out the advantage down the back straightaway. Side by side for 3rd as well, heading into 3. Pearson, a rally from 18th. He's on the inside of Dennis Erb trying to take that spot away.
And Pearson right there's got it. Pearson takes 3rd. Erb battles back to the outside, down the back straightaway. Then it's Landers, Clinton, McDowell, Rice, and Chad Simpson. Now we're going to wreck it turn number 2. Satterley spins, and the caution is out again with 9 to go. As they got bunched up in turn 2, Greg Satterley got the 22 out of shape and turned around in turn 2, and the caution waves.
9 laps to go in the dirt late model dream.
Here we go. Here comes Erb up top, Pearson on the bottom. 9 to go. Bloomquist is going to take the lead. Are you kidding me? Bloomquist takes the lead on the restart. Oh my goodness. And here comes Earl Pearson Jr. to 3rd, DJ. Oh, Davenport. Heartbreak Hotel right now. He's got to get it going again.
It may not be done yet. Bloomquist with the lead now with 8 to go. Here comes Pearson on the inside. Dennis Erb is right there as well, but Scott Bloomquist got the lead on that restart, and he's just got 7 laps now, this time by separating him from his 7th dirt late model dream victory.
Davenport, Pearson, Erb trying to pick it up out of turn 2. Davenport got in the wall. Davenport got in the wall, and Earl Pearson Jr. takes 2nd. Davenport now. Bloomquist pulling away. Not what those drivers wanted to see. 0 in front. Pearson second. Davenport in third.
Matt Westfall falls from the race. Davenport trying to regain his momentum, but it may be too little, too late. 6 laps now to go, and Scott Bloomquist is pulling away from the field this time by 5 laps remaining. Scott Bloomquist turns a 16.6. Davenport turns a 16.8. Bloomquist 0.2 of a second faster.
Out of 2 down the back straightaway. Davenport will make up a little bit of time. There's 5 to go. Is there enough time, DJ? Bloomquist, Davenport is going now. You know he's got to go full bore. Pedal to the metal into 1, DJ.
Oh, that time by Davenport, 0.2 of a second faster. Does he have something? Can he get it done, James Essex? Here he comes. He's driving the wheels off that race car. This time by 3 laps to go. Davenport ripping the right rear spoiler off the car.
He's got to keep it off the wall. Here he comes into 1 and 2. He's clean through there. He goes out at 2. They'll go 2 to go down the back straightaway. Pearson third, Irvis fourth. 5th is McDowell. Bloomquist trying to hang on. Here comes Davenport. 2 to go. He's almost there.
Davenport on the move with 2 laps to go. Can he get the job done, James Essex? They've got a lap car. Jimmy Owens is slow in front of him. Will that play into account? What's going to happen? This time by the white flags in the air. One more time around. Here comes Jonathan Davenport.
On the crossover into 1. And Owens, he'll go
down the inside.
No, are you kidding? Oh, no.
He'll have one more shot in turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Davenport drives it high. It's not going to be enough. Scott Bloomquist wins his 7th World 100. The Dirt Late Model Dream. Scott Bloomquist wins his 7th Dirt Late Model Dream.
Davenport second, Pearson third, Irvis fourth, McDowell is 5th. Oh, Davenport had to run on the outside. He would have cleared him. It didn't happen, and it's Heartbreak Hotel for 6.
Of course, they've got to cross the scales.
Doggone, what a finish.
Green light comes on for Jonathan Davenport, and now the moment of truth. Scott Bloomquist, he has to meet the minimum weight requirement of 2,300 pounds. He pulls it up on the scales. Nothing yet. He's allowed to back up 1 time. Pull it back on.
Eldora rules. He's got 1 chance to back up. Here we go. 2,300 pounds. Everybody at the scales. Oh, my. Would this be something else? Here we go. He pulls up. There's no green light. There's no green light. 25 pounds light.
He's 25 pounds light at the scales.
25 pounds light.
And that means the winner of the Dirt Late Model Dream is Jonathan Davenport.
Wow. 25 pounds light. Scott Bloomquist disqualified.
The right side of the car is mangled. He pulls the Kano Rumbly Enterprises Sundance Flowback Well Service car number 6 into victory lane, the Longhorn, as the Rumbly family making their way up as we wait on Jonathan Davenport to emerge from this race car, the 14th different winner. He's out of the car, your winner, Superman Jonathan Davenport.
I ain't ever drove so hard after Scott passed me in my life there. I hate it for him. You know, this ain't the way I wanted to win my first crown jewel, you know, for him to beat me and him be light. But I think I come back on him there, and then Jimmy, I don't know, he was just riding around there on the bottom in the way, but I think I could have got back by him right there if Jimmy wasn't there. I had a big run on him right there, but oh well, you know, hey, it just worked out for us. I just can't thank all the fans enough. All my sponsors, man, this is a dream come true.
You dropped the hammer when he got past you. Well, first, what goes through your mind when those cautions start coming out late in the race?
Man, I didn't know what line to pick. That was the biggest thing. I knew Scott was running the bottom, and I was better on the top, and I just hated to see those cautions for sure. And you know, he's real good in the slick, taking off, and I tried to match him, but I guess I should have not went high and wanted to, but you know, I'd been so good up there for so long, so oh well. I'll write that down, and I'll know not to make that mistake again.
You've had so much bad luck in these big events. When that happened, did you think, here we go again, this is how it happens?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, after he got me there, and then I just kept my calm and started reeling him back in. I said, man, I think I can get him back. I think I can get him back. Then I got that run, and then Jimmy was there when I was going to turn back under him. I'm like, man, there went my chance. Then we come in here and he's light. That's you know, I guess that just pays me back for all the bad luck I have. Like I said, I hate seeing anybody with bad luck, and you know, I hate it for him, but I'm happy for me.